So 75%, and we've now worked with tens of thousands of externs. 75% of them have landed a job or an internship within 12 months of completing their externship. So we're far outperforming what graduates are seeing just graduating from college. Thaddeus, he did an externship through us with AT&T, and the execs at AT&T saw his presentation at the end and invited him to intern at the AT&T Dallas headquarters that summer. And then he used that to get an internship with FTI Consulting. He's in his final year here, and he'll be interviewing for full-time roles soon. Sabine, she landed a global technology summer internship at McDonald's after she did 2 externships through Extern. And she actually, as you can see here, she got to apply real frameworks, worked with real data, and even the top performers in all of our externships get to present to management at the end. So I won't go through all of this in detail, but we'll have we'll have things to share, the Kyros team, afterwards. But what we find is that a lot of the students that work with us, they just ultimately they love the experience. They love working with their program managers and TAs and the companies, and we see whether it's on LinkedIn or they write us notes, just the passion that they have and the confidence. I'd say that's the biggest thing with doing an externship and getting an internship is you're building your confidence in what you're able to do, and that shows up when you go interview. Some of the other reasons students do externships. One is turning academic knowledge into tangible skills. And I'm just going to run through and show very quickly some of the companies that students have landed jobs or internships with. Learning AI skills, as I mentioned, and being able to do that through practical work, apply it to a real problem. Building their confidence, as I mentioned, and having this career clarity, right? Once you do 2 or 3 externships, you now get a sense for what are you good at, what do you like, what do you not like, and that lets you chart your own path much more easily. Leading directly to job offers. So we've had students do externships, and then, for instance, HSBC did one, and they hired a couple folks out of a recent batch. If you're a busy student, I'm pretty sure all the students here are quite busy, given the types of colleges you're aiming for. These are externships are designed to be flexible. So even if you can't, attend something full time or you have a very busy schedule, it fits around them. Guiding career exploration. If you hadn't done an externship, a lot of students said if they hadn't done one, they wouldn't necessarily know about what careers were possible for them. And then we even have students who are graduates who come back and do externships because it helps them in their own career advancement. And here's a snapshot of some of the companies that students have gone on to work at after doing an externship, whether that's a full-time or an internship. Okay, so I think I'm just hitting on my time here. Something that I'm excited about is we're actually in the process of finalizing a new program. And we've been talking with the Kyros team about launching this program exclusively to the students and parents here. And it's a 1-year membership with Extern. And what that comes with is, first of all, you get access to this great community. So as I mentioned, we have thousands of externs and students who are at different stages. Some of them are alums now, and they come and they help other students through webinars and mentoring sessions. The big thing, though, is you get access to all of the externships that we have live on our platform. So I walked you through and previewed some. You can see a few here, for example. And these change like every month. There's new ones that cycle through. And you can choose something that you wanted. Let's say you get into it for a couple of weeks and you don't think it's for you. You don't think that it's the right externship. Not a problem, right? Because this is all about your flexibility and development. You can unenroll, try another externship, and figure out what fits you over the course of the year. You get feedback, support, guidance. We have a program manager and teaching assistant team that are there to support you every step of the way. We have special events, we have workshops, we have We're launching what we call career skill sprints. So you can learn how to use AI in the right way, or you can learn how to polish your resume using AI. We have curriculum and training for every externship. So we have our own learning and development team that crafts unique, customized career training for that externship. And this is probably I would say, one of the most interesting ways to go through a work experience is you don't normally get that kind of training, even at a lot of internships. And then very soon here, by the end of the year, we're planning to also launch for members of this 1 year membership access to a number of paid AI tools that you normally have to go and pay for, like Perplexity and Canva. And this is because we believe if you're going to become skilled and be successful in your externship and in work in general, you've got to learn how to use the latest AI tools. It's critical. So we didn't want students to have to go and pay for these things separately. We want you to just have access to them. And so we're working on partnerships for more of these as well. And finally, this is going to be very unique through the Kyros team as well. We're going to give quarterly concierge calls. So you get a chance to have direct access to our team to review and optimize your resume and LinkedIn profile. I know many of you are still in high school, and you may be thinking, oh, that's something for later. But trust me, this is going to differentiate you for your college application, and you want to be in a position to get an amazing internship, even maybe before you graduate or right when you get into your freshman year. So with that, I will turn it back over to the Kyros team. Thank you.